All right, part 2, Salt Fork State Park in Ohio. Stay tuned. All right, still at Salt Fork State Park, taking the Morgan's Knob Trail, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to take the Pinecrest Loop on the way back on our way out. Morgan's Knob Loop, 0.8 miles, Pinecrest Loop, 1 mile. So should be walking, well, we'll have to come back on that, so a little bit over 1.8. Whatever. Okay, so we're looking at the map. It says there's only 2 trails here, Morgan's Knob Loop and Pinecrest Loop, and of course it shows the Morgan's Knob Loop being a straight trail. So the sign here is different from what the map shows, and their map that they have here is a little different from what our map shows. So I don't know what we're doing. We're just walking. I don't know what trail is what here. We're going to follow the purple blazes because it's the longer one. And I think that is the Morgan's Knob Trail, according to the signs, the color on the arrows on the sign as well. So yeah, okay, let's go get started and follow purple blazes. You know, I love these state parks. I think they're great. There's a lot of great recreational stuff. But when they publish maps and they don't match what's really there, and then you get there and there's another map and it's totally something completely different, it'd just be nice if that stuff was updated and accurate. Because, yeah, I mean, we don't know where we're going. Which map's right? I don't know. I mean, the one online that's supposedly current, we don't know. I guess we're going to find out. We're just going to walk through the woods and have a good time either way. Okay, there's a road coming in here, but it says both the purple and blue go this way, so this is the trail. Yeah, it's a very nice trail when you first come in. It's in a pine forest, and then you come out into a deciduous forest very shortly after getting on the trail. It is very nice. Big wide trail. I imagine probably they have to bring their maintenance vehicles back in here. That's probably why it's so wide. Yeah, nice park. Okay, so it's like 36 degrees out here, and it's not bad. It's not snowing or anything, not raining. A little bit of wind, which makes it cool. But yeah, it's a pretty nice day for hiking, in my opinion. I don't like to hike when it's too hot. And cooler weather I like a little better for hiking. Okay, so we're on the outer trail, the purple trail, and the inner trail, we're seeing it running along right down there. Not sure if you can really see it well on the camera, but there's these marker sticks down in there. Anyway, yeah, we're just seeing it along as we're walking along. We're noticing that that inner loop is down there, which is kind of confusing. According to the blazes, it's running together, but according to this other trail that we're seeing, so yeah, anyway, I don't know what the shape of the trail is, but it's nice just the same. It's a nice trail, not to complain about it, but just it's not matching the maps at all. And so that's a little bit confusing if you're following the map. But yeah, it is a very nice trail. And here's an example. We're on the main trail. There's both blue and red marking the trail. Well, this is supposed to be the blue or purple trail. Right down here, if you can see, there's red blazes on the trees down there, more along the edge, the inner edge of the ravine. Okay, there's a sign here at an intersection in the trail, and now I'm seeing and understanding a little better. T is the point where we came in, and we walked along this purple until we're back here, and the inner loop goes around and comes back, and from here you can get back on the purple trail. So we're going to continue along this purple trail, probably go back here, come back out. That's a rotten old tree. Big hole inside. So this old tree with the hole in the bottom, to look up at it, it really spreads out. It's falling apart, but it spreads out pretty good. And there's more trees that we've seen along here. I should have got a shot of couple back there. Spread out pretty good. And if you understand the way trees grow in a forest, tree just grows straight up, and it doesn't have a lot of branches till you get up toward the top, up in the canopy. When trees are standing alone out in a field, they spread out, they grow however they want to. They can spread out, they got all kinds of room. So that tells me that this is all regrowth. This isn't old forest at all. And another thing that tells me that is how thick it is in here. If you can see, there's all kinds of thick vegetation, thorn bushes, lots and lots of wild rose. It's not an old growth forest, but it's all regrowth, been replanted. And of course, that goes along with what we do know about this park. I have not done a lot of research on it, but I just know that this was basically all farmland. I believe until the 1970s, sometime the state purchased this park and or this land and began making it into a park, and they put in this nice sized reservoir here. So far, this trail is very, very nice. The trail we were on the other day, Hosek's Cave Trail, that was the roughest trail that we've seen. Coming to an intersection with a horse trail. I guess we'll go down the horse trail a little bit to get on our route for the way back. But we need to finish going out to the end of the dark blue or purple trail, whatever The blazes look dark blue, but on the maps they look purple. So whatever. All right, taking a break. So we're going on that stretch that goes into the woods, and I keep thinking, what is over there that they take the trail off in the woods like that? It's a big hill. We're not even at the top yet. So far, this is what we came up. Not sure if you can really, how well you can see the slope, but yeah, there's what we just climbed up, and we're not totally done yet. We've got a little ways to go. So I'm hoping there's a good view in store for us at the top of this hill. Oh, I'm glad it's not a hot day today.
Yeah.
All right, getting to the top of the hill, and it looks like that's the end of the line right there, greeted with a sign where the trail ends. So we're at the top of the hill. The view up here isn't that great. It probably was at one time, but the trees have grown up. You can tell that, again, that the trees aren't that big. So the trees have grown up and are kind of blocking the view of the lake. You can see that the lake is definitely there. You can, if the trees weren't there, it'd be a fabulous view. I'm trying to see. I'm like a turtle, everything goes on my back. All right, time to head back. Get to go downhill this time. It should be easier. Just have to step over some old roots. Got lots of ash trees, dead ash trees, falling down, falling apart, caught up in other trees. The emerald ash borer is a insect that has come through the area and destroyed a lot of ash trees. A lot of ash trees have died off because of it. And yeah, looks like they've got quite a bit of damage here too from it. Here's one of the old growth trees back in here. Of course, it's getting hollow inside and look like it's seen its better days. It's rotting. It's falling apart. So based on what the map at the intersection is showing, you go up this horse trail a little bit and then catch the other end of the loop of the purple trail to go back, or dark blue, whatever that color is. Well, that stinks. According to the way the map looks, the loop to go back on the dark blue or trail, purple trail, whatever. You go down the horse trail a short ways and then pick up that trail. Well, we did that. We actually went downhill, went quite a ways, and there's no other trail coming off of the horse trail. The map, I'm going to take a look at it when we finally get back up here. Okay, we're at location W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5 trails. The intersection with 5 points, or yeah, 5 trails coming together. There's a horse trail right there. There's the trail to the top of the hill right there. Horse trail there. And the trail that we came in on. There's only 4. There's not 5. And the only thing I can figure is you go down that horse trail a little bit to catch the other loop to go back. However, we did that. We walked down that horse trail a ways, down the hill, down in, and there is no other trail coming off down there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go back the way we came, and I don't know, maybe there's a branch coming off that we missed on the way up. We'll find out. Okay, we're back to the intersection of the inner trail. This is where the inner trail, the red trail, comes off and goes back on. Goes around in a loop. But that outer blue trail does not exist from W to S. That section of the trail does not exist. It doesn't match the maps that they have posted at each intersection, yet it also doesn't match the map that you print out online.
Yeah, the 2 maps are actually very, very different. The map on site doesn't match at all what's actually there. The map online that you print out online actually ends up being what really is represented.
The one map that we printed out online matches the trails better than the signs do here.
Yeah, the one that we printed online is closer, but not exact. But yeah, hey, whatever. We're having a good time anyways. It's just a little weird that it doesn't exactly match. So we're going back the way we came, and we're going to have a good time doing it. Back into the pine forest. So there's this spot here, getting into the pine forest. This really lovely looking green moss with ferns growing out of it. Okay, we're up where the trailhead is, by the parking lot. Here it's saying Morgan's Knob Loop Trail comes out down here, and Pinecrest over to the left. Now, that doesn't make any sense at all compared to what the map actually shows. The Morgan's Knob Loop Trail is supposed to loop around in the woods and rejoin the Morgan's Knob Trail, and the Morgan's Knob Trail is supposed to come out down here. So that is confusing. So the map is still completely wrong. So the Morgan's Knob Trail comes back. It must be that point V is what comes out down here at point S, which is where we are.
W to V does not exist.
Yep, W to V does not exist.
V to S does exist.
V to S would exist. And that red loop. Yeah, I guess I really don't care, except that I notice that their maps are not correct. They don't match with what's here. The one online doesn't match, and the one printed on all the signs don't match either. So, whatever. I have no idea how far we've walked. Feels like we've done a couple miles. I would say we've probably done at least 2 miles. Yeah, I don't know. And now we're going on this other trail. So yeah, I guess the thing with having it accurate would help us know where we are, as well as how far we've walked. Well, if you like this video, please share it with your friends, hit like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And if you'd like to receive notifications when we upload the next one, hit that notification bell. Thank you. See you on the next one. Hey, before you go, thank you to all those who support our channel and the work that we do here. A few years ago, I wrote a book with the help of my wife, and when that was complete, we thought that it was a little bit long, so we revamped the manuscript and broke it up into a series of 3 books. The first book we published this year, November 1st, 2021. It is now available on Amazon. Follow the link in the description.
Book 1 is about our homesteading journey
and our lifestyle changes that we had to go through.
Book 2 is about our handmade house and how we built our own home.
Book 3 is about our continued adventures in country living.
And how we got started in YouTube. Well, thank you very much, and we hope that you'll check out our first book. Book 2 we plan to release in the new year, and Book 3 possibly the year following.